So, welcome to the Modern Frequency interview. I'm Robert Frezza. What was the earliest memory of music for each of you? Was it in the household? Was it in your teen years? Let's go down the line.
Jack, you go first. It's a great question.
I'm trying to think. That is a good question.
It's a really good question.
I think mine was a Raffi, like a banana phone,
Yeah, banana
Yeah,
phone.
Raffi.
like as a that one,
Baby Beluga. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, mine was probably the Wiggles.
Nice.
I remember seeing the
Wiggles.
Wiggles. I grew up in Bangkok, Thailand, and the Australian the Wiggles, and they came there. I remember seeing that.
That's awesome.
All right. And what other memories of music, or when did you fall in love with music and wanted to pick up a guitar
Hmm.
or drums or whatever the case might be?
Well, for me, I actually my dad played guitar in like some punk bands and stuff. And
Cool.
then my older brother played, and I just want to get in on it. So I tried guitar first, didn't really like it. That lasted like 3 months. Then I tried bass, that also didn't work. And then they play guitar and bass, so I got behind the kit, and my dad's like, no, no, that's not right. Like you gotta keep the beat like this. And then once I got it, I was like hooked, and that was it.
Awesome.
And that was it. Instant fall in love with drums. I don't know why I
Very,
tried that, but
very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, my dad was a drummer, so I played drums first as well. And then he got me a guitar for I think it was my 8th birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, but it really wasn't until like high school, like middle school, where we started playing. Middle school with Mike, I met Mike, and then, yeah, that was
Very cool. Your sound blends New York City's early 2000 garage rock scene with a southern twist. I feel like I hear like Kings of Leon in your sound.
oh cool.
nice.
Is that a true statement? Do you think that sound blends both sounds? Your sound blends both sounds.
I mean, we have America. It's got kind of a
Yeah, I think we have we have such an array of influences that we want to try, and when we record and write songs, just kind of do everything. And we definitely like kind of some of the more twangy, a bit a bit country, but old school, kind of like Exile on Main Street type of vibe, or
yeah.
the Brian Jonestown Massacre, kind of that country rock. Sometimes,
Yeah,
How did you end up nailing your sound down? Is it just from those influences or
we just kind of played. I mean, Mike, Jack, and I have been playing together, making demos since I want to say 2018
Hmm,
or so,
right.
maybe a little earlier. But yeah, we've been playing as just at any chance that we could, because we always had this idea of this project, and then the pandemic happened and we moved in and wrote the first album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think something that helps kind of shape the sound too is we're constantly and have been since the beginning constantly recording. So just the better that we get at recording, the more you try and get different sounds. Maybe it's like, oh, maybe let's see if we can get a heavier metal kind of sound, or like a country sound, or a pop sound. So that that all bleeds into each other to make one general sound, I guess.
Yeah.
cool. How long did it take you to put this new album together? What was the recording and writing process like?
It was pretty quick. We we did that with the intention of it being quick. We just left New York City for a little bit and quit our jobs, and we wanted to just get everything out in a very short time period, because sometimes that's the best way to record. So we did the whole thing in around a month in the summer. And yeah, it was around a month.
Amazing. That's a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we
Yeah.
tracked in about 10 days, something like that.
Yeah, I think we did all of it in 10. Yeah.
Did you guys work with any producers in specifically, or was it just all the
No.
four?
Just the four of us.
Yeah,
strictly, I'd say.
we all record and I produce, and then we have a team that we all mix, Mr. Josh Pleater. But no, it's all in the house.
Cool. That's really impressive, I gotta say. The song Midnight, what's it about, and was it fun to make the video?
It is.
It looks like it was fun.
Little cold, but
Yeah, it was crazy. Our friends Alex Beal and Bo Walters. We did the You're the One music video with them too. So we were amped up after that one and quick to do the second one a little bit differently, but yeah.
Yeah, we were able to get on a boat and go out in the East River on a small Norwegian wooden boat from the 60s.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
out there dodging water taxis, trying to get a take, and
yeah, it was funny.
have pantyhose over our heads and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
waving
really
to people and stuff, you know.
And then we the second half of the video is where Michael used to work in an antique store.
Okay,
Yeah. good one.
awesome. And where'd you develop the treatment for that? Where'd you get the treatment for the video?
What do you mean?
The
Like
treatment.
the film.
Yeah, the treat, like, where'd you get the idea for the video, the theme?
I thought it'd be cool to record or make something in that store because it's so like there's so much stuff in it, and so it's naturally just an easy place to get an interesting kind of video. And then I guess the prior video, the You're the One video, was a similar idea. It was like a continuation of that one where we're like trying to find this thing. And so we just kind of tacked onto that as well.
Yeah, we thought the song kind of had a spy type feel. So
Yeah.
we went for a heist, classic movie trope, Ocean's kind of heist, where we robbed the antique store.
Yeah.
Very cool. You guys are what I think are a gem in 2024. Your band is incredible. Your
Oh,
sound
thanks.
is incredible. Thoughts on rock and roll in 2024? Do you think it exists? Do you think it's gonna evolve into something different? What's your input on rock and roll in 2024?
Definitely still exists. I don't think it ever really went away. It just maybe shifted, the social gaze shifted a little bit, but there's I think the best music that's ever been made in the rock world coming out now, and we play with such amazing bands all the time, and especially in New York City. But I think, and with Spotify and with what's happening in Austin, Texas, and New York, and I think it's a really exciting time and place to be making psychedelic and rock and roll music.
I mean, commercially, I think rock is kind of dead, but I think it's reviving itself in ways and trying to reinvent itself. I don't know if you would agree with that or not.
Definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many talented acts out there right now. The New York scene in particular, yeah, like Jack said, the Austin scene is really strong. Yeah, with like things like Levitation, it's kind of like created this kind of cult following that we saw and that we were definitely attracted to. And but we couldn't be making any other type of music. Like we were always gonna do this, just rock and roll, and we've always paid attention to the scene for the most part. And it's yeah, there's just so many. It's inspiring. A lot of talented acts out there.
Your current tour will take you around the nation. Are you excited for it?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Is this your first like headlining tour or no?
We did one last year. We did one last year, but this is the first time we're going around the whole country. So we haven't been to the West Coast yet. So first time.
Do you
Yeah.
think it's a grueling process or do you enjoy touring?
I would love it.
Yeah, we love it.
touring.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You get some crazy nights, like, and some sleepless nights, but it's all worth it.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
You need some
I'm
people.
gonna see you hopefully on Friday at TVI. What are your thoughts on that venue?
That's our favorite venue in New York. We
Yeah, love it.
we really respect and love TVI and Jonathan Tobin. Cuban.
Mm.
But yeah, we think TVI is kind of keeping the light alive in the cool music sector, and that's the best. Yeah, I've seen some of my favorite shows ever there.
Yeah,
it's
and
an-
considering, I'm sorry to interrupt, but considering like a lot of venues are closing,
Right.
you know, but yeah, I love TVI. It's a very cool
Yes.
place.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the coolest, and yeah, where it's an honor to play there.
All right.